Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Aditi Ramchandani from amplifywithaditi.com. Today, I'm going to show you guys how to set up an email list inside of Aweber. So Aweber is an email marketing software where you get an opportunity to collect emails, send newsletters, keep in touch with people, whether it's for your business or your nonprofit organization or for any sort of like-minded community. And it's super easy to set up, great way to keep all the email contacts in one place and have professional looking emails that you send out to the groups of people. All right, so first I'm going to show you today how to set up your email list. I'm going to share my screen. So you can see here, Aweber is basically aweber.com, and you'll end up on this page. So first, of course, you'll have to set up an account, and the account is typically about $16 on average a month. So of course, this is a paid email marketing software, so you do have some advanced features that you may not have in other places like MailChimp. All right, so once you have your account set up, you're going to go ahead and log into the account. You'll see an account overview. You'll see all of these different tabs: messages, subscribers, sign-up forms, reports, and list options. As you start using it, this is the type of background you'll see. You'll see all the subscriber stats. You'll see the recently sent broadcast. You'll see all the lists that you currently have. And then you'll see here there's a button that says create a new list. So you can definitely create a new list from here. Or what you can do is, I believe you can go to list options. I feel like there was, okay, here it is. Manage list is where you're going to go. So you're going to go to manage lists up here. So of course, when you first set up your account, you won't have anything here on the home page. So this might look very different for you initially, but the manage list button should be up on the top right. And then what you want to do is just press create a list. And you'll see over here that I have a bunch of different lists here because I have them for different reasons. For example, when I was teaching a free class, or if I'm giving a freebie, or if I'm giving away a workbook, or if I want people to join my challenge or a cleanse or a certain training. You can see here I have a 5-day free happiness training. I have Get Seen Get Paid, which is a list of a 7-day training as well. So all these different things. And then I also have lists for people who are part of my courses. Great way to keep in touch and keep your course participants updated with what exactly is going on. All right, so what you're going to do is press create a list, and you write your company name up here. This is my old website, so now I got to update it with this one. You'll have to add an address. Now, typically, they require you to put in a full address. And obviously, I didn't want to put my home address. So what I did was, for now, since I don't have a business address set up right now, what I did is I just wrote P.O. Box. And then I just put a zip code near me. And then what you want to do here is you want to write whatever name you want when you get an email from somebody. For example, if you see it in the inbox over here, you see the names that are here, right? So this is the sender part that you're filling out in this part over here. So what name do you want to show up? Do you want it to be your name, or do you want it to be your company name? So if I wanted it to be Amplify with Aditi, it could say that as well. But I like to use my first, I like to use my personal name because when you send out an email coming from an individual just is a lot more personal than it coming from a company. And then you want to put your company email address here. Next step. You want to name the list based on whatever the topic of whatever you're doing is. So if I had a training, so one I wanted to create was a list for a free course I have called Gut Marketing. So I'll just call it Gut Marketing Training. Okay, so this makes it clear for me, and I don't know if the other person sees it. I think at some point they do, but it's more important for you to be able to know where people are in each list. Like, where did they come from? What did they sign up for? What were they interested in? All of that kind of stuff. List description, just put in something related to what it is so people know what it is. So, got marketing training modules for entrepreneurs. It says your subscribers will see this description, where if they choose to unsubscribe, it will have a brief description. Okay, so next step. So Aweber requires you to have a confirmation message initially when you create your list. So you just want to pick one of these, or you can create your own custom line. So this means you can just change the subject line, or you can just pick one of these. So response required. So basically when people first sign up for your list, they're going to get this email. So the subject will say response required, please confirm your request for information, or confirm your request for information, or confirm your subscription, whichever one you want to do. Or you can put their name and confirm your subscription. All right, so click that. Click one of them. You can click whichever one you want. All right, so this is an example of what the email is going to look like. You can edit this and customize it. So you can say, hey, it's Aditi here. I would love if you would please click the link below, blah, blah, blah. Confirm you like to receive an email. Okay? And then you can just save that. So this makes it a little more personal, add your name in, etc. So when they receive this email, they're going to have to click this link to confirm their subscription. You can press approved message and create. And you can edit the bottom as well. So a list is created. So basically, whichever list you're inside of, it'll show up here. Now, what that means is when you're in a specific list, you have access to those subscribers. You have access to those messages that you have in drafts for that specific list. You have access to a follow-up series, and basically, it'll tell you where you're sending your message from this main list. Okay? So right now, if you press Got Marketing, let me give you a little glimpse. Basically, if you press Manage Subscribers, you'll be able to see the subscribers that are listed in here. And then if you press Drafts, you can create a message in here and all that kind of stuff, which we'll go deeper into. And about the approved list, so like basically I can go back in here, where is it? Got marketing training. I don't specifically like to have the confirmed opt-in, which we talked about, where we customize it and everything. I don't care for it, so I turn it off. And I've never had a problem with this. Not everybody recommends this, but for whatever reason, I just never use it. So I always turn it off. It's up to you what you want to do. So I'm going to save those settings. And you'll notice here that when people subscribe, you want to be able to put a, so this says confirmation success page URL. So that means once people subscribe to your list, where does it take you? Where does it take them? Okay, so for example, you'll see this is my website, amplifywithaditi.com. That redirects to my full name since that's harder to spell. You guys will see I have a sign up form here for my opt-in. Create a life and business that makes you jump for joy here. So when people enter their name and email, this is the home page right now, right? Once they press submit, it goes to a page like this. It says, hey, beautiful soul, welcome. And I have basically a welcome and a thank you page, you can say. Okay, so I created a URL from a website that's /thank-you. And basically I have a little note for them to let them know. They'll hear from me a couple times a month, you know, who I am, what this is all about. So you can create this success page and put it in there. So I would basically copy and paste this and put it inside of here. So this is where the people will go once they subscribe. Okay, you can press save settings and you're good to go. Now, of course, just want a quick mention, if you have a freebie you're giving out, so for this, it's a Got Marketing training, I'm going to send them to this. So this is just an example. So if people are signing up for a freebie, you want to make sure this success page takes them to download the freebie or sends it to them. Let's see if there's anything else you want to edit here. So you can connect it with your social media too. I don't like to do that because then it posts the Aweber version of the newsletter, whereas I would prefer to have it on my blog and then post that. So I don't use the social media link. I would prefer to have what I have in my newsletter on my blog and post this link on social media, okay? So that's up to you if you want to connect these. I don't have them connected. And all of this was set up already. Okay, cool. So now what you want to do is create a welcome email. So what that is when people sign up for your list, right? Yeah, they're going to be taken to this thank you page, but likely they'll probably X out of it and forget about it, right? So they'll probably X out of it. So you want to make sure you send them a welcome email. So what that means is as soon as they sign up, they're going to get an email sent to their inbox. So what you can do is basically go to drafts. Let me show you one that I have created already. Or actually, let me show you how to set it up. Okay, so I'll go to drafts, right? I'll press create a message, and you can press drag and drop email builder because it's just an easier one to use. And then you'll see here, you can basically write your welcome message. You can insert a subject. So I would do, so you can personalize it. So add the first name, right? So it'll be like, Mandy, find your Got Marketing training or something. So I'll be like, I'll say, you've got marketing inside. And then you can pick like how you want to set up your emails. I use a certain size and a certain font. And you can say, hi. And then you can like edit this for your own thing. So glad you signed up. I'm so excited to share with you the Got Marketing training so you can get your business up and running with all the marketing tools you need. This is just an example, right? You can write something like that. Thanks, Aditi from Cincinnati. Find me at. You can like put a link. You can do whatever. Or what you could do is even tell people, reply to me, and tell me about yourself. Find me at amplifywithaditi.com. All right, you can create it into a link if you want, and do that, and bam, you got a link. All right, so now I've created my welcome email, and I can just press save and exit. And now it's in here. So now what you want to do is set it up into your follow-up series. So you can see here it says add to follow-up series. And follow-up series basically means the follow-up email they get after signing up. So add to follow-up series, yes, 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 add to follow-up series. All right, so you'll see now in here, it is inside of the follow-up series. Now they do have a new thing called campaign sharing, but I'm not going to get into that today to have it in campaigns because the legacy or the follow-up series still works, and I think it's great. So basically you can see here, it says send immediately. So as soon as they sign up, they get it right away. So it's all good to go now. Once you have it in the drafts, you want to make sure you put it into your follow-up series. Otherwise, it's not gonna send automatically. So what I want to actually, oh, and by the way, basically you can take the same text that's in your follow-up email and put that on your thank you page too. You can pretty much have the same thing, except just tweak some things. Because in the email, obviously, I said reply back to this email, but over here I wrote reply back to my welcome email. So go find my welcome email and reply back there. All right. I'm going to show you an example of how I have it in one of my other lists. So let's go to Amplify with Aditi. So this is my main list that's on my homepage. And when people sign up for that, this is the follow-up series they get. So I say, let's use Mandy again. Mandy, ready to jump for joy? You click that. And I set up a little header here. Hi, Mandy, congratulations and welcome to the Amplify community. I truly believe you can have a life that makes you jump for joy, blah, blah, blah. You can give an introduction, etc. And one thing you can mention is if people have a Gmail address, they can tell them to make sure to move your email to their primary inbox and click yes at the top. One thing I love to do is I like to write in my welcome email. I want to get to know you, so reply back to me and tell me about yourself and where you found me. And this is just an example of what you can say. So I said, and then there's a great opportunity for you to do some market research here. So you can write, what areas of your life or business do you want to amplify? What are you struggling with? What do you think is stopping you? And then I have a little signature here, and then are you following me on Instagram? Follow me here. All right, so save and exit. It's taking a minute to load. Okay, there we go. And I want to show you one more. And I have a marketing with Aditi list. And there I have two messages. So I have one message that you get right away. So as soon as they subscribe, they get this email, and then they get another email 3 days later where I give them a visibility training. So you can like set this up so that when people first subscribe to your list, you can like send maybe 5 or 6 different types of emails. If people are just joining you, you can use some of your old blog posts that are really, really popular and helpful for someone who's just joined, giving them the resources they need. That's a great idea. But you know, if you're just starting out, you don't need to do all that right now. Just create your welcome email for now. So you can see the one that I have here. So this is a list where I invite people to join my Facebook group. So I have a Facebook group where I teach marketing, and they go here to sign up for that. So if you guys are watching this YouTube video and you're not already part of my marketing group, feel free to join if you're interested. You just go to themarketingangel.com to join the group. All right. So here's my welcome email. This one's a little bit longer. I wrote a little bit of a little story about myself, and I said, hey, join this marketing group. And then I basically, in this one, I have 3 steps to get you started. Join the Facebook group, and then I ask them to download the Periscope app and follow me there. And then I tell them to reply to this email. I'd love to learn more about you. What made you sign up for this? Where did you find the link to sign up? What's your biggest desire right now? I love doing this because I love when people respond and I get to know the people who are joining my list. So that's definitely a good way to build some engagement. And I think that is pretty much it. I showed you guys where to manage your list, how to create your list, how to create a basic message. You add it into the follow-up series, and you create your so this is your welcome email, and you have your thank you page. All right, so you guys are all good to go, and feel free to subscribe to this channel because I will be having more trainings like this. And again, if you're not part of my marketing group on Facebook, feel free to join at themarketingangel.com. And you'll get an invitation to join this Facebook group, Angelic Entrepreneurs. Now, let us stop sharing. Hi, guys. All right, so I will catch you guys later. Bye.